Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. Now today I want to do one of these preparing for Dokkan battlefield type videos, you know, where I awaken a lot of units. I try and focus on units right now at least that are exclusive to the Japanese version of the game, since I know a lot of you guys are global only, and like a lot of what you do with a lot of these YouTubers videos is you're kind of just like taking a glimpse, preparing yourself for what will be coming to global sooner rather than later. So what I want to do today, this time, is I actually want to awaken a couple of units that kind of fall under the radar because their purpose is more so for SA fodder. Well, okay, one of them that we're going to do today is more SA fodder, but like lately they've released like a slew of SR units that Dokkan awaken into base SSRs after beating, you know, certain Dokkan events, or even an awakening of an old card like Zangia or Thouser or Salza, whatever you want to say in the English or Japanese dub, whatever. Alright, so the first one we're going to take a look at is the Super Saiyan 2 GT Goku. Now this guy obviously came out with Omega Shenron and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Now mysteriously he was not released on global at the same time. Now the reason for this obviously is because of his leader skill. Both him and Omega Shenron have a leader skill pertaining to the Shadow Dragon arc, which is the reason why they were not released on global, because as you guys know, obviously the meme at this point, to be released. Well, I don't understand why they couldn't have released this Goku and also the Omega Shenron and also given them the leader skill to be released. I don't understand why they just decided to bypass them completely, because the Omega starts out as Sin and then you Dokkan awaken him into Omega so he could be used as SA fodder. A very strange decision. Okay, so this Goku has Shadow Dragon Arc Ki +2 and attack and HP 50%. So not bad, but no defense. Then his super attack is the Super Kamehameha. Causes supreme damage to enemy and allies attack 20% for one turn. Now, I don't think that the attack buff at the end, the allies attack 20% for one turn, is very meaningful, because this is a guy you're going to have probably in the third slot of the rotation every time. And because this ally attack buff only lasts for one turn, you're only going to be able to get maximum value out of this if this guy is actually in the first slot of the rotation. His passive is physical and tech, Ki +2 and attack 25%. So this guy is meant to support Omega and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. That's why he raises the attack and Ki for physical and tech types. And then his links, this is where you can see how this guy is basically optimal on super physical, because his links are Golden Warrior, Kamehameha, Super Saiyan, Over in a Flash, GT, Limit Breaking Form, and Fierce Battle. So when you get like Super Saiyan, Limit Breaking Form, Over in a Flash, Fierce Battle, like this guy fits perfectly on a super physical team, which obviously, you know, does have Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. It's got regular Super Saiyan Gotenks, you know, Vegito Blue. His links work very well on that team. And also, I should add that he also does have the Shadow Dragon Arc category as well. I guess when these units have these categories from now on, I will go ahead and point that out. So that guy's pretty good. I'm probably going to be putting him immediately on my super physical team, because I actually really like that unit, and I think he's going to maximize damage potential on that. So the next one I want to focus on is this Janemba right here. He starts out as SR, big fat Janemba, and then you can Dokkan awaken him into an agility version of Super Janemba right here. Now, specifically, this is what I was talking about. So this guy came out more so as a way to raise Strength Janemba's SA level. You can also do it with Intelligence Janemba as well, obviously. But this guy, low-key, is actually pretty good. Like, he has a lot going for him. I went right by him, didn't I? Yep, there he is. Okay. So, this guy is AGL and physical type Ki +2 and HP attack and defense 30%. So, that's not bad, actually. You know, you could do probably some fun AGL and physical teams. I'm sure, you know, I could do like a fun video using this guy as a leader and then kind of rocking some AGL and physical types. That'd be cool. Super attack is the Lightning Shower Rain. He causes extreme damage to enemy and lowers defense. You know what? There's one thing I forgot to do. I always have to make sure to do this. Hold on. Timeout. This Goku is called New Possibilities Super Saiyan 3 Goku GT, and the Janemba is called Raging Evil Spirit Super Janemba. Okay, got it. Alright, so now back to super attack. Lightning Shower Rain, extreme damage and lowers defense, so he's not going to hit hard, and the lowers defense isn't really a big deal. His passive, Invasion of Evil Spirits, is pretty good. Change physical orbs to agility orbs and attack 20%. Now, this is pretty good. Low-key, the Extreme AGL team does have some interesting options to it, because, you know, having an orb changer will really help the LR androids, who are incredibly powerful on a Super Android 17 team, because they're Super 17's linking buddy. So this guy works really well, and then you get to his links. Brutal Beatdown, Metamorphosis, Big Bad Bosses, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, Nightmare, Fear and Faith. Incredible link set. Godly link set. The only problem is not even a problem with him, it's with Super 17. The fact that Super 17 does not have Big Bad Bosses is a shaft that will last a long time. Now, obviously, they intended to balance Super 17 by not giving him Big Bad Bosses, but all they did was really, really hurt the card. So next we're going to be doing Salza, Thouser, whatever the fuck you want to call his name. Let's see here. So we'll go ahead and awaken him. Likewise, just like that Janemba, this guy is really good on an Extreme AGL team. We're in a portion of the game, guys, where these support units are very, very valuable. Really will help your team out in terms of key, damage, or in Salza's case right here, also with defense as well. Where is my boy at? There he is right there. Okay, so this guy is Marvel of Sharpness, Salza or Thouser, because you guys know the sharpness, you know, he basically, look at that blade, you know, he's using the Zamasu or Goku Black blade, kind of. His leader skill is all types key +2, and then attack and defense 20%, so no HP there. He does supreme damage with his Thouser or Salza blade, and his passive is AGL and tech, key +2, and attack and defense 20%. Really good passive. Really good. So he's going to be giving 2 key on Extreme AGL and 20% attack and defense. Solid unit. And then he has, as far as links, he has Cooler's Armored Squad, Cooler's Underling, Loyalty, Cold Judgment, Shocking Speed, and Formidable Enemy. Shocking Speed is the tie that will link him on Extreme AGL as well, because Super 17 has it, the other androids have it, that Janemba has it. There's a lot of EGL units that have Shocking Speed, so this guy, low-key, is a pretty clutch option on Extreme AGL. So obviously, I've got Super 17 and a lot of these guys. Pretty soon, I'm going to be able to rock a very fun Extreme Intelligence team, Extreme AGL team, and Super Physical team. I just got to finish getting all these units ready and stuff. You guys know what I mean. And it's going to be really fun from that point. Alright, so next we're going to go ahead and awaken this Piccolo we have from the Universe 6 vs 7 tournament. He Dokkan awakens with medals from the Hero and Villain Extermination events. Very easy to get those medals, you know, this far into the game's life cycle. He does have pretty sick, nasty art, you know, no doubt about that. Let's go ahead and take a look at my boy Piccolo-sama. There he is right there. Alright, so this is Intelligent Warrior Piccolo. He has Intelligence types key +2 and HP and defense 70%, so his leader skill does not give attack. His super is supreme damage to enemy and greatly raises attack for 1 turn. We should all know by now from Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta having the same thing, that greatly raises equates to a 50% buff, which is quite sizable, actually. So this Piccolo, if you get his passive, which is an intensive bet, attack and defense 80% when HP is 80% or below. If you get this guy's passive off, and, you know, then you have him maybe SA10, you farmed him up from the Piccolo Super Strike, and then you get that greatly raises attack at the end, this guy low-key could hit kind of hard. But here's the problem, right? This guy's name is just Piccolo, same as LR Piccolo. You gotta pick either this guy or LR Piccolo. Obviously, honestly, I would probably go LR Piccolo because him as a tank does kind of serve a purpose on Super Intelligence, whereas this guy is just so pointless and unneeded when you've got Gogeta and LR Gohan one-shotting everything. At the very least, his links: Namekians, Gaze of Respect, Brainiacs, Prodigies, Experienced Fighters, First Awaken, and Shattering the Limit. Gaze of Respect, obviously, he shares with LR Gohan, and then Experienced Fighters is the link he shares with Intelligence Gogeta. So he does link with the two best aspects of Super Intelligence, but myself, I would prefer going with LR Piccolo over my boy, the Universe 647 Piccolo. And we'll go ahead and knock out one more before we finish up the video. Of course, the Super Strike Android 16. Immediately after I finish this video, I'm going to record like an LR Goku team building, like strategy type video. And this guy is definitely a key factor. I have LR Goku on Global, and I can tell you guys, this is the single most important unit probably to getting LR Goku. This Android 16 right here. And I'll go ahead and tell you guys why right now. So let's go ahead and take a look at him. Android 16. That is my second copy. There he is right there. Okay. So this is Terrestrial Flash. Intelligence type, HP, attack, and defense 30%. If you are going to run like an alternate leader with a Super Strike team, you'd probably want to go Chilled instead. His super attack is the Hell Flash, causes huge damage. But when you get his super attack up to 15, he is able to do even extra damage. So I think at that point it does kind of like feel like extreme damage essentially. His passive is Beefy Body. Damage received minus 55% when Guard is activated. So what that means is because he's an intelligence type, when he is attacked by LR Goku, a tech unit, he will take 55% less damage. So he is so important when fighting LR Goku, because you get this 16 out in front and he will, absorb a lot of the damage you will receive. And then his links: Android Assault, Mechanical Menaces, Gentleman, Tough as Nails, Soul vs. Soul, and Super Strike. So obviously his link set sucks both on the Super Strike team and also, on like an Extreme Intelligence team. Not an option besides the LR Goku event. But alright guys, so that is it for today's preparing for Dokkan Battlefield. I still have a lot of like God level units that I have to do as well, like Super 17, Intelligence Kibu, Rose Goku Black, Full Power Frieza. So we will get to those. But thanks for watching guys, and later.